Good morning, everybody. Good to see you all. The Salmon feast is not just a feast, it's a healing ceremony that our people used to do a long time ago. A lot of people talk about legends for our people. Legends to me is not just a quaint, good little story, because there's markers throughout our territory. In BC, the markers, to me, the land markers from legend times is as important to me as the pyramids would be to the Egyptians, or Stonehenge to, it's that important to us. And our worldview as Syilx people is totally different than Western society's worldview, because our worldview goes back to a time when there was no people. There was only four main kingdoms: four-legged, water creatures, flying creatures, and plants with their roots. They were the only living things on our island, now called Turtle Island. And there was no people. Our legends goes back to a time when it says that because the Creator saw that as such a great system, there was no disease, everybody depended on each other. It was such a perfect system. In our legends it says that the Creator took a little something from each of those four great kingdoms and made an ultimate being. That would be the ultimate creature. In our legend times, the Creator took a little bit of the four-legged, the water creatures, flying creatures, and the plants, put it together, and created the first people. The different levels of our existence is in four levels of evolution. If that's any truth to that legend, then if I'm part of the four-legged, the water creatures, the flying creatures, the plants, then they must be my parents. If they're my parents, everything out there with four legs, everything that grows, everything that flies through the air, everything that's in the water, from the highest mountain to the deepest ocean, must be my parents. If they're my parents, like any parent, they have an obligation to teach me, to give me the best chance of survival.
Different near to school, while school in children of little sports, school in children, different different the stores with that can see that in school in children at the live with it's maple with yeah, that's how it is some at the city, better school in children, shop, mainly state, quite the last voice, you say, plainly.
Somebody says, well, could you interpret that prayer? I want to know what you said. I was saying, well, the prayer is to the Creator, and He's the one that has to know what I said, because those things are just, it's not right to have to interpret that. Some people do, in different places. For me, I like to just leave it at that, but in quick reality, it literally asks from the young to the old to help all students put in their minds the things that they can see and hear and feel from their heart, that they know what's real and know what's right and know what's wrong. Every one of us here knows the difference between right and wrong. And that's the things that we need to concentrate on, knowing what's right
what's wrong, even for the land, for the water, the air, for everything like that, because we're one. Without that, in part of the prayer that I say, there's nothing that you can think of, the cameras, the iPods, everything that you have, no matter what it is, radios, no matter what it is, your car, your clothes, there's nothing that didn't come from the land. That respect, that everything you have, food, clothing, glass, electricity, there's nothing that you can think of. You know, even one kid that I had was plugged into a Game Boy and we were walking, you know, that came from the land too. And everything that you can think of came from the land. And I like people to realize that, you know, there's our houses, our food, clothing, everything. Nothing that's made didn't come from the land. So basically the prayer gives thanks for those kind of things. Comes from here.
We come from this area and we come to this place to do only one thing. To do one thing in our lives. And that's to show ourselves to the Creator that we remember what our ancestors taught us. So we gather here today, and I welcome these relatives. It is time to recognize our breath, our heart, our mind, and our soul. These ones that we're going to sing to behind us that are moving through this waterway, they have done that since the beginning of time. They have swam this river before even human beings walked here. So I'm told, and I believe. And so do all of these people. And whether you understand that belief or not, the fact is, you are here, right?
Why is naksil? Nakakap. Nakala. So Queen Ma'am ilmihum. Taslim lam tapnas kalahal kolos mantam iswin. Ya kakul. Iya kikot kun lakwal. Tapna iksin kunim. Sinakayaw lam sinquist sinakakay. Salmon song. Hi everyone. All I have to say is I remember I was like these little guys here. I don't even think I was one. I have 3 memories of being a little child. One of them was here. I came with my grandparents, my grandpa, Januk, Will, from Oliver, the chief, the grand chief. We came and we camped here. It was on the other side. Some were over there, some were here. And they were catching fish. The dam wasn't even built there then. So that's my good memories of our ancestors.
And welcome everybody here today. It's always great. It's been about 12 years this event has been happening here. And on behalf of the Syilx Indian Band, Chief and Council, membership, and all the other bands, it makes me just asking Joe Pion, the salmon that we look at just back of us here. So many tribes have first shot at these fish. The Umatillas, the Nez Perce, the Yakimas. And I've left a bunch out before they get up here, the Colvilles. It makes me think about the Okanagan Nation as well, our 7-member bands on this side of the border, Upper Nicola, Okanagan Band, West Bank First Nation, Penticton Indian Band, Syilx, Upper and Lower Snoqualmie Band, and of course, the Colville tribe. That's what comprises the Okanagan Nation. Like these fish, the fish are a trans-border fish, and we're a trans-border tribe. I always remember that as the old-timers have always said, our old-timers never used to have a remembrance of that border, the U.S.-Canada border. So we put a lot of work into these fish going back many years.